and I just wanted to say, hey, today we are going to talk about how to determine the things in your life that are no longer serving your purpose and your desire. And last week we talked about, last time we talked about what desire meant, and we read the definition of the yearning that your heart has to create something beautiful, and how some things in your life may not be serving what that looks like. And we talked about what purpose means and how to find it. And this time we're going to talk about how to determine what those things are that are no longer serving your purpose and your dream life. And I'm going to tell you a couple of tricks that are going to help you start to flip the switch, get that mindset to where you really need it to be to start making that transformation and have your dreams start to develop and really leave the door open for opportunity and miracles to happen. So, that's a little bit woo-woo for some people, but we do have a practical strategy for it. And so I kind of love talking with my clients about the practical way to make miracles happen in your life. And my method has worked so many times. You can jump over to the Shannon Rizzo page and look at the success page and see the transformations for yourself. You don't have to take my word for it. But let's go ahead and jump in and talk about, what kind of things are you doing right now that no longer serve you? Some of the things that we do in our life, we think that we're going to keep doing these tasks and that we are going to end up where we want to go, or we've given up. We've just totally given up on the dream because we're like, it's too hard. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough support. I don't even know where I'm supposed to go. And I can't even keep my head on straight for more than 5 minutes at a time. So there's no way I can pursue the dream that I once wanted. And that's just simply not true. There's a completely open, amazing group of women that are here to support you in the Becoming Boundless Facebook group. And once you start to discover what those things are in your life, you're going to need some support. So I want you to come over and join us. It's a membership. You can cancel anytime, and you're going to be able to receive coaching and content and community and all of the wonderful things that you're going to need to connect to other people and to start to live your dream life in vivid color. Now, the thing is that in order to discover what the things are and determine how you're going to handle, embracing your new life, is you have to first take a check and look at what your daily life looks like. So inside the Mindset Reboot, I've included a link below for you. You're going to find a page that says My Current Life, and you're going to find a page that says My Dream Life. Now, last time we talked about what that one thing was that you would never do again, and what the one thing is that you can never live without. And that was the beginning point and the ending point, right? So you want to do everything in between, and your days and your weeks and your months and your years are what are in between. So in order to start small, because that's what we always have to do when we're implementing change, is just start small. If we jump right in, it may not work, and we may get frustrated and just stop it again. You can relate that to any diet that you've tried, any new hobby, a habit, like maybe some kind of sporting event, or something like you want to get a black belt in some kind of you can relate this to any kind of other achievement in your life that you wanted to. If you jumped right in and you didn't practice and you didn't make a ritual and a habit of doing something, it didn't work out. If you jumped right in and started to do like a fast and wanted to lose weight, you probably gained the weight back. If you jumped in and you were looking to become, an amazing athlete overnight, you might have hurt yourself, injured yourself. So there's no real shortcuts, but there are strategies. And with the knowledge and help of other professionals and people who have done it and experienced coaches, you can actually get to a point in your life where you do things much quicker than you used to, because the learning curve is much slower, so much faster, because the learning curve is much easier. And so with all of our knowledge, all the coaching that we've had, coaches like myself have taken all of that and wrapped it up into a wonderful package for you, and you just have to find the right coach for you. So if you're here today, you have probably found your right coach. It's probably me. If not, I'm happy to refer you to someone else. But really what I think you're going to love is being a part of other women If you found yourself here today, you're going to realize that you're in the right spot. And I am a coach, I'm a consultant, so I do both. And I'll explain what those two things are at a later point, but I want to jump right in for you and help you understand where you are today in the world and where you want to go. This is the framework that we were talking about with having day one and then having, the other. So you have your regular reality and you have your dream life. And then I want you to go through that workbook and I want you to map out what happens in a regular day, your actual task, events, anything that you have to do. If it's running kids to every single kind of sporting event there is, if it's, cooking and doing all the stuff at home and running your business or working for someone else, I want you to list all the things. You may not even have enough room on one page if you're anything like I think you are. Then I want you to write down in the spot beside it how you felt when you were doing those things. Some of the things that you do during the day are completely rewarding and so fulfilling and you want more of it. And some things you're like, I would rather die. I would rather die than to have to do this one thing that I have to do. And I want you to start taking note of that. And we're going to group those things and see if they are all equivalent to one category. But we're not going to jump into that. I want you to go ahead now and download the workbook, the Mindset Reboot, below in the link. And I want you to go ahead and print it off and start to write down your day tomorrow. So just in the next 24 hours, write down what you did. And I want you to write down how you felt about those things. And then when you have time in the next couple of days, I want you to write out, and it's going to be hard in the beginning, so don't freak out. If you can only write a couple things down, it's okay. I want you to visualize what it is like in your dream life. Where are you waking up? What do you see? What do you see when, your eyes open? What is around you? What do you smell? Is breakfast cooking? Is there someone delivering it to your bed? Like, what does it look? Just dream big. Like, let's be in fantasy land for a minute. And then I want you to start looking at the difference between those 2 days. And that is where we're going to start to uncover your true desires. So dream big is what we're going to talk about next. And that's stage 3. That step 3 is dreaming big about what you want for your life. And I'm going to lead you through the steps after that as well. So for now, you're going to determine what it is in your life that you are ready to go ahead and shed, and what things are you trying to accept. You've got to make room for those new opportunities. And so next we're going to talk about dreaming.